Hello there and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm of course George. Welcome along to the channel everybody, and it's a match preview for Leeds United back at Ellen Road, a home match against Cardiff City, and that is being played on Saturday the 1st of February. Into February now, everybody, so January is no more. January is now as recording, but it won't be by the time this game comes around. Leeds United next play on Saturday the 1st of February at Ellen Road. It's a 3 p.m. kickoff, so a traditional Saturday kickoff for Leeds this week. We're going to dive into it in this video. Here is a second upload from me today. A little bit of transfer news going on with the transfer window coming to a close on Monday now, the 3rd of February. Little bit of noise here today going on surrounding a particular striker that we're going to be speaking about. This, you might have already seen that video because I think it's going to come on before this one this evening. So anyway, to get going with a preview for Saturday's game, Leeds United can further strengthen their position at the top of the Championship with a win. We'll have a little look into the team news from what I can remember. A lot of people having a joke on Twitter or X saying that Daniel Farke will be a big miss for Leeds on Saturday. It all became because Mr. Adam Pope, of course, the BBC Radio Leeds presenter and commentator and everything, he made a little bit of a boo-boo, I think, when he wrote down the team news. He said Pascal Struijk. I think Pascal Struijk's potentially injured for this one. Coincidentally, I'm pretty sure Pascal made his debut in this fixture just over 5 years ago, I think now, December 2019, where Leeds collapsed in a 3-0 halftime, 3-0 halftime scoreline. It ended 3 apiece, shockingly. I'm pretty sure Pascal made his debut in that game. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he's available for this one. I'm not sure there's much more else to go actually, really. So I think he's saying pretty much a full fit squad, and he reiterated the fact that we are top of the league and all this kind of stuff, and that we do have a very strong squad. I think it was in terms of transfers actually that he was saying these sort of things. So yeah, he is quite happy, it seems, with the squad, but I think he is looking. He always says, we'll stay awake. So obviously looks like Leeds are trying to make late moves in the transfer window. So let's wait and see what happens come Monday night. Anyway, yeah, so I don't think Struijk is available. Other than that, I think it's pretty much full fitness. So I'll let you try and decipher what starting lineup we're going to go with on Saturday. Put it in the comments there down below. Any Cardiff City fans as well watching, everybody's welcome on the channel. So give me your thoughts on your team and your chances in this game at Ellen Road on Saturday afternoon. Are you going to Leeds to watch the game at Ellen Road? Yeah, so obviously we're going to talk about Cardiff now. These previews, I do like to put the bulk of it into the opposition. And Cardiff are actually on a very good, very strong run of games unbeaten in eight games in all competitions, including the 1-0 win at Bramall Lane in the FA Cup. There's 7 unbeaten in the league. And they're really going well now under Omar Riza. Riza, obviously, he's a manager until the end of the season, was given it in early December after a run of 12 games in the hot seat as interim boss. He is now the full-time boss until the end of the season. Let's see. It's a little bit of a practice run for him to see if he can get a longer contract for the Cardiff City job. I'm pretty sure if they stay up, I'm pretty sure they'll probably be giving him that role. It's his first real chance at management. He was the manager at Leyton Orient just very, very briefly back in 2017. And then he spent a long number of years in the Watford Academy setup. So chances at management looks like it's going pretty well for Riza at the moment. He's a London boy, he's a London man, started his career at Arsenal. little stint in Turkey, and then he came back to the lower league. Spent a lot of his career actually in the non-league system. But yeah, North London boy, and there you go. So he's doing okay. 7 unbeaten in the league, including in that a 3-0 South Wales derby win over Swansea City, which will have absolutely delighted the Cardiff City faithful. So, yeah, they're going okay. All that being said, though, they are only 4 points above the relegation zone. I think they're in 18th position currently. So, still, it's not a very healthy league position, but healthy form going into this game with Leeds United. And they'll be seeing this very much as a let's go and give it our all and see what happens kind of thing. We're not losing anything, even if we lose the game, because obviously we are expected, as we are on most occasions, especially at Ellen Road, to win games of football. So the onus will be on Leeds, definitely, to win the game. Cardiff can go there, just like I said, a little bit freedom, really, and see if they can go and win. Um, win. But it will definitely be a turn up, regardless of how good a form they're on. Winning at Ellen Road is definitely not what people do on a regular basis. Obviously, only Burnley have done that, and this season, and that game we did follow the Burnley loss at Ellen Road with the 2-0 win against Cardiff last time out in September, late September. It was a 2-0 win at the Cardiff City Stadium. But you've got to say on that day, the fact that Cardiff were down to 10 men so early on in the 23rd minute probably, I wouldn't say it went a long way to seeing Leeds United win, but it definitely helped Leeds in that sense. I remember that game, Cardiff seemed to start really well, and then they got the red card, and then we went ahead, and from there it was a little bit of a non-event, really. We ended up seeing the game out pretty comfortably. Joel Perot added the gloss on it in the late stages, and after Pascal Stroud had actually missed a penalty as well, so Jack Alnwick saved it, didn't he? So. Yeah. But, that all being said, with Cardiff's good run at the moment, they actually do not travel well at all. Only one away win all season, and that came just over a month ago at Watford. A 2-1 win, a Callum Robinson double. He is having a fantastic season. Definitely one to, for the Leeds United lads to look at and think, hey, we've got to defend him properly here. 11 goals so far this season. So he's doing incredibly well. 2 goals from him that day saw Cardiff to a 2-1 away victory at Watford at the end of December, just after Christmas. In the two away games that have followed, Cardiff have drawn both, I think, with Middlesbrough, and I think the other one was potentially with Millwall. So yeah, like I said, unbeaten in seven league games. But yeah, I think away from home they really do not travel well. We see it with a lot of the teams down the bottom end of the division. They don't travel very well, and that obviously you go to Ellen Road. Like I said, Burnley have only been the only team to win there all season. It's a hell of a task really for Cardiff, regardless of the form that they're in. For me, but we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, there are one or two players potentially. Well, Callum Robinson, where you have to kind of marshal him well. But if you look back at the previous fixture, like I touched on the last one this time in the Cardiff City Stadium this season, 2-0 win. If you look back at the 5 previous games between the two sides at Ellen Road over all competitions, Leeds United have only won once out of the last 5 against Cardiff at Ellen Road. That was the big win in the FA Cup replay a couple of seasons ago now. 5-2 winners. Willie Gnonto starred in that one with a lovely goal inside the first minute of the game. Otherwise, there's a couple of draws and a couple of defeats as well. The last time that Cardiff came to Ellen Road, of course, it was the opening game of the 23-24 season, our first back in the Championship for a few years, and it was a 2-2 draw, salvaged by Crescencio Somerville's very late show, giving Leeds a 2-2 draw. Cardiff were actually 2-0 up in that game. Liam Cooper, and at the start of the second half, and then Crescencio at the very end drew the game to a piece. I imagine it will probably be a very different affair this time round, won't it? But let me know your thoughts in the comments there below. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, any Cardiff City fans, everybody's very welcome in the channel here. Give me a like and a follow if you want to. Thanks very much. Marching on together. I'll see you on the next one.